Get into comedy writing, but you're not sure where to get started. Good news, you've actually already started. If you've ever tried to just crank out some type of funny limerick or something like that in order to impress a date or a significant other, look at you, you're a comedian. You're doing it. So here are 3 things you can do to get started in comedy writing, and fortunately, these are also the same 3 things you should be doing if you're already into comedy writing. It's one of those beautiful circles of life. It's a circle of life. Yeah, that's copyrighted. We'll have to cut that in post. Okay, thing number 1. Start developing your skills. You may be a big comedy fan in the television you watch, movies. Maybe you go to funny plays or you read comic strips or whatever it is. You need to start turning your activities consuming comedy into activities where you dissect comedy. Rather than just watch a funny show, see if you can start to pick apart the things that you like about it and the reasons certain moments made you laugh. That's like one of the easiest things you can do to start developing your skills as a comedy writer. The other things that you should be doing are seeking out active opportunities to train and learn. Coming to this video is a great start. Good for you. You've done it. I mean, what can I say? There are many people who've never even come to watch a video like this, and you're steps ahead of them, my friend. Okay, there's tons of books out there that you can buy and read. You could read books. Think about that. You could read books. There are online courses now that you can purchase and consume on demand that can help teach you how to write comedy. There might be courses in your local community. A lot of great comedy writers got their start in improv comedy, and I know there's got to be at least one improv group somewhere near you. And you can start there. And improv is a great way to cross-train. You should be cross-training. If you don't know how to write comedy at the get-go, maybe you know how to write other things. At the end of the day, it's still writing, and you should be practicing the writing. If you do another type of comedy that doesn't really deal with writing comedy, that cross-training, those benefits are really going to come in. That's one of the biggest things. You just got to start developing those skills. And you're going to say, I don't have those skills. Doesn't matter. You got to start somewhere. You just got to write that first script or write that first joke set, okay? Which brings me to point number 2. To get into comedy writing, you need to write comedy. This is one of those beautiful things about life, is you just simply cannot be a comedy writer unless you're writing comedy. There's no way around it. If you want to be a flamenco dancer, you got to be out there dancing the flamenco. You got to dive in there and start writing comedy. It'll be bad. That's fine. No one has to see this. You just got to start getting reps. I have a whole folder on my computer. It's called Dead Ends. I mean, it's called Dead Ends for a reason. These are terrible drafts. They're drafts I never want to show anybody ever again. But try different formats as you're writing. See if you can write a comedy sketch. See if you can write a stand-up routine around some jokes that you've been kicking around in the old noggin. See if you can write an improv scene. Wait, you can't write improv. Or can you? Okay, you'll start to develop your taste and you'll start to develop your talent simply by having some portfolio and body of work to look at. Then as you start developing those skills better, you can go back to those scripts and improve them. Number 3, you got to get your material in front of an audience of some kind. Now, when you're just starting out, this audience may be as small as a couple of friends. And that's okay. As you start seeking out opportunities to put your comedy in front of other people, you'll find small things. For example, maybe your work is doing some type of talent night team building activity. Maybe you need to help draft a script for an explainer video for some place that you work. Maybe you have to deliver a speech to break the ice at an event. Maybe you're the best man at your friend's wedding and you're trying to drown your feelings because you loved the woman that he ended up marrying, and you know, comedy's good for that. So look for those opportunities. I would treat those opportunities seriously. The people around you, for good reason, will think that it only merits a certain amount of effort. I think you should go above and beyond that effort, but never let anybody know that. Otherwise, they will think you're crazy. Writing 8 drafts of a script in order to do like a 30-second social media video, you know, some people might be, this is a little overkill. But you're working on your comedy writing, so why not? Also, as these opportunities come up, it's really easy to get carried away with the money thing. The money thing, I think, will come once you've developed a reputation and once you've found work. Now, that's not to say you can't make money. We can talk about this more in a different video. But when you're just starting out, in order to get yourself in front of an audience, you gotta work for Cokes, okay? This is something that a friend of mine used to say, And it's just this idea that I will work for, you got a Snickers bar to say thanks for the little comedy thing that I did? Great, I'll take it. Now, here's the good news. That's it. Those are the 3 things. And once you get those 3 things down, that cycle just continues, okay? You'll continue to develop your skills, your comedy writing will improve, and then you'll get it in front of, hopefully, better audiences. Each time you go through this circle, hopefully you can expect some type of uptick. Better skills, better material, bigger and or better audiences. Now, again, if you are looking for a video that starts talking about how to make money doing comedy, that's on its way. As soon as it's ready, I'll put it in the end screen for this. Quick spoiler, most of what it has to do with is that 3rd step, getting your comedy in front of the right people. But again, we'll talk about that in a different video. So, go on, get started. Go start developing those skills. I'll try to include some more resources, maybe some book recommendations and stuff like that in the description of the video. And if you've got questions and comments on, well, I tried this, but it's not working, or whatever, drop them in the comments section and I will get to them. Also, if you liked the video and you're excited to see that financial video coming out soon, click on the subscribe button so you don't miss it and you don't miss any of the other fun videos that we come out with. Anyway, I'm Kenny. Thanks again for watching. I'm gonna go work on that draft now and maybe get some hot cocoa. Nothing better than some good cocoa.